Welcome to Level Up English. Today, we're diving into one of my favorite topics ever, the wild, creative, and sometimes confusing world of Gen Alpha vocabulary. And trust me, some of these words will make you wonder if English has evolved into its own global meme language.
Hey, I'm Max. Honestly, I feel like every week Gen Alpha creates a new word, a new trend, and a completely new way of communicating. And somehow, the rest of us are just trying to keep up. But here's the good part. Today, Zoe and I are breaking down what these words actually mean, how Gen Alpha uses them, and why they sound so funny to everyone else.
Alright, let's start with a classic, skibidi. If this is your first time hearing it, don't worry, it's not from Italian opera. Gen Alpha uses skibidi to describe something that's weird, goofy, or just off. Imagine seeing a dog wearing sunglasses and dancing. That's skibidi energy right there.
Exactly. Whenever I scroll through TikTok and something makes me tilt my head like, that's when someone in the comments goes, skibbity behavior. And suddenly it all makes sense. Or it doesn't, which is also very skibbity.
Next up is a huge one, giant. Gen Alpha basically yells this when something surprises them. It's like their version of oh my god, or no way.
And they don't just say it casually, they say it with their soul, like if someone drops their phone from the second floor and it doesn't break. A Gen Alpha kid will dramatically scream, gyat. And you know what? It's kind of fun to say.
Yes, the legendary only in Ohio. Gen Alpha has collectively decided that Ohio is the center of all weirdness on Earth. If something strange happens anywhere, a chicken riding a skateboard or a raccoon stealing pizza, they will still comment, only in Ohio.
I swear, Ohio didn't ask for this reputation, but Gen Alpha gave it to them anyway. No, everything bizarre belongs to Ohio. Sorry, Ohio.
This one is so fun. When Gen Alpha says goofy they aren't calling something funny in a normal way. They mean it's ridiculously silly, almost cartoon level ridiculous.
Yeah. Like if your friend shows up wearing mismatched socks, sunglasses indoors, and carrying a banana for absolutely no reason, a Gen Alpha kid will say, goofy outfit.
By the way, if you're enjoying this podcast so far, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps our channel grow and lets us make more fun episodes like this.
Yeah, definitely subscribe. It boosts the channel, boost your riz, boost your life, and if it makes a weird noise when you click it, that wasn't us.
And turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode, especially because Gen Alpha invents a new word every 5 minutes.
No cap.
Okay, now we get into personality. A Sigma is someone who does their own thing, doesn't follow the crowd, and doesn't care what people think. It's like saying someone is confident but mysterious.
I feel like Gen Alpha uses Sigma whenever someone stays calm in chaos. Like if your mom is yelling at you and you just quietly continue eating your cereal. That's Sigma behavior.
NPC stands for non-player character, like in video games. Gen Alpha uses it to describe someone acting robotic, awkward, or just not aware of what's happening.
Whenever someone is standing in the middle of a hallway doing nothing, not moving, not thinking, just buffering, Gen Alpha will whisper, NPC detected.
Now this one is useful. Cap means lie, and no cap means I'm telling the truth. It's simple, but Gen Alpha uses it like punctuation.
The funny part is they say it over everything. I did my homework. Gives cap. I didn't eat your fries. Gives major cap. I will start studying tomorrow. Gives bro. That's the biggest cap of the century.
One of the most famous Gen Alpha words, riz. It means charisma, smooth talking, confidence, charm.
Whenever someone compliments you and you don't know how to respond, Gen Alpha will say, lack of riz detected, and when someone flirts successfully, he's got her eyes easy.
Slang used to belong to millennials and Gen Z, but Gen Alpha upgraded it. Now it means doing something really well, looking great, or succeeding.
And they use it often. Got an A on your test. Gives slay. Your outfit looks good. Gives you slayed. Eat cereal correctly. Gives sly queen. They hype everything.
Sus means suspicious, something that doesn't feel right.
If your friend says, trust me, I didn't open your messages, but the messages are magically marked as read, Gen Alpha simply goes, that's kinda sus.
Alright, let's move on to another popular word Gen Alpha loves, mid. When they call something mid, they mean it's not terrible, but definitely not good either. Just perfectly average, forgettable, and not worth the hype.
Exactly, like when a new movie gets a ton of promotion, but you watch it and you're like, this was mid at best. Gen Alpha doesn't hold back. They'll say it immediately, even during the movie.
Next up we have Delulu, which is short for delusional, but Gen Alpha uses it in a playful, funny way, not seriously. If someone believes something unrealistic, they call it Delulu behavior.
Yeah, like when your friend thinks they'll magically pass an exam they never studied for, Gen Alpha will look them in the eye and say, be so for real, you're Delulu.
Alright, here's a fun one, Bop. This is what Gen Alpha calls a really good song, something catchy that makes you move.
Whenever I play music in the car and Zoe immediately starts dancing, I know the song is a bop. It's like the highest musical compliment from Gen Alpha.
Okay, this one makes me laugh every time. A yapper is someone who talks way too much, non-stop, even when nobody asked.
Yeah, and Gen Alpha uses it without mercy. If someone is giving a long story with unnecessary details, they'll quietly whisper, bro is a certified yapper.
This one is super useful. POV, which stands for point of view. Gen Alpha uses it to describe a situation from a specific angle, almost like a mini story.
POV memes are everywhere. For example, POV, you walk into class 1 minute late and everyone stares at you like you committed a crime.
If Gen Alpha says your outfit is clean, that's a good thing. It means you look sharp, stylish, and put together.
Some kids don't even compliment anymore. They just walk by and say, okay, clean fit, which honestly feels better than a normal compliment.
Here's another music-related one, slaps. When something slaps, it means it's really good, especially music, food, or a joke.
If you make your friend laugh so hard they hit the table, they'll say, bro, the joke slaps. Gen Alpha truly has a word for everything.
We all know the word brr, but Gen Alpha upgraded it into brr moment. It describes a situation so ridiculous, so confusing, or so disappointing that the only response is brr.
Like dropping your sandwich right after making it. That is a bruh moment. No other words needed.
This one is interesting. A beta is someone who doesn't show confidence, the opposite of sigma. Gen Alpha uses it whenever someone acts scared, insecure, or overly shy.
For example, if someone refuses to ask the waiter for ketchup because they're too shy, Gen Alpha will whisper, beta behavior, not the nicest, but sometimes accurate.
Finally, we have low-key and high-key. Low-key means secretly or subtly. High-key means obviously, loudly, or strongly.
Like if you say, I low-key want to go home early, that means you're being shy about it. But if you say, I high-key want to go home right now, you're done, like mentally checked out.
And that's our deep dive into some of the funniest and most popular Gen Alpha words. They're basically creating their own language, and honestly, it's pretty entertaining.
If you're trying to understand younger people, or you want to sound more natural online, learning these words is actually useful, and let's be real, some of them are just fun to say.
If you want a part 2 with even more Gen Alpha slang, tell us in the comments. And if you know anyone who uses Gen Alpha slang regularly, ask them for their favorite words and share them below. We might feature them in the next episode.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.